מה טוב ומה נעים שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים שבת אחים גם יחד. How good it is, how good it is, how sweet it is, how sweet it is to be together on this day. How good it is, how good it is, how sweet it is, how sweet it is to be together on this day. Hine ma tov, hine ma tov ומה נעים שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים שבת אחים גם יחד.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat.
Happy New Year. Oh, that one didn't get a response. Shana Tova. It's great to be back. I hope everybody had a good Hanukkah. And it's nice to see everybody. It really is. Thank you. Thank you, Macy. What? I even wrote it on my notes. I didn't know because I haven't been here in a while. This is Carol Joy's first Shabbat back with us. So we have now put Carol Joy and her new toy together. How wonderful, how wonderful, how good it is. So we're going to continue on page 120 with the words of introduction and blessing for our Shabbat candles and then our Kiddush. I'd like to invite Deborah and Joel.
As these Shabbat candles give light to all who behold them, so may we, by our lives, give light to all who behold us. As their brightness reminds us of the generations of Israel who have kindled light, so may we in our own day be among those who kindle light. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'tzov v'tzivanu lahadlik neo shel Shabbat.
Amen.
למקראי קודש, למקראי קודש, זכר ליציאת מצרים, כי בנו בחרת ואותנו קידשת מכל העמים, ושבת קודשך באהבה וברצון הנחלתנו. ברוך אתה אדוני מקדש השבת. Amen.
Thank you, Deborah and Joel. I know that here in our sanctuary, and maybe even amongst those who are joining us virtually, there are those, myself included, who have family and friends on the other coast. And even if we don't, I know that our concern and our prayers are with all who are trapped in the nightmare that has unfolded this week in Southern California. So I want to share a prayer before we begin, written by a colleague I don't know, but was published by the Los Angeles Jewish Journal. Rabbi Nicole Guzik writes, God spread a blanket of security over the firefighters and first responders who serve our community. Ribono Shel Olam, Master of the universe, protect those that are impacted by the devastating Southern California fires. Guide them towards shelter and safety. As family, friends, neighbors, and fellow Angelinos experience physical and emotional loss, may we turn towards each other with open homes and open hearts. And may we, from a distance, also open our hearts to support those whose lives have been so utterly disrupted. God, spread a blanket of security over the firefighters and first responders. Grant them strength and courage, and may each one come home safely to those they love. Let us all be reminded of how to help one another. Holy One of blessing, give us increased compassion and an abundance of kindness, that we may extend our hands and hearts to those. As the prophet Elijah experienced there on Mount Carmel just outside of Haifa, there was a great and mighty wind, splitting mountains and shattering rocks by God's power.